Government Actions in Ohio, March 6, 2025. Comprehensive report on March 6, 2025. Ohio's state and local governments engaged in significant legislative, executive, and administrative activities spanning public workforce support, fiscal oversight, education policy reforms, and criminal justice measures. This report synthesizes key initiatives announced or advanced on this date, reflecting the priorities of municipal leadership, state auditors, lawmakers, and executive agencies. Municipal Governance and Workforce Development Rapid Response Hub for Federal Employees. Cleveland Mayor Justin M. Bibb unveiled a landmark initiative to support federal workers impacted by nationwide layoffs, funding cuts, and abrupt terminations of remote work policies enacted since January 20th, 25. The Rapid Response Hub, operated through Greater Cleveland Works in partnership with the Northshore AFL-CIO, United Labor Agency, and Cleveland Talent Alliance, will provide career transition services, personalized resume workshops, interview preparation, and job matching programs targeting local employers in healthcare, manufacturing, and public sector roles. Financial navigation, assistance with unemployment claims, severance package evaluations, and access to emergency relief funds for housing or healthcare. Skill development, state-funded credentialing programs in high-demand fields like renewable energy infrastructure and cybersecurity. Mayor Bibb emphasized that over 12,000 federal employees in Cuyahoga County face existential uncertainty, necessitating a whole-of-community approach to retain talent within Northeast Ohio. Michelle Rose, CEO of Greater Cleveland Works, highlighted partnerships with Case Western Reserve University and Cleveland Clinic to fast-track certifications for displaced workers. State fiscal oversight and audit releases. Semi-weekly audit report by the Ohio Auditor of State Auditor. Keith Faber's office published 16 financial audits targeting school districts, vocational centers, and municipal entities across 12 counties. Notable findings include Cuyahoga County audits, Orange City School District, 7/1/23 to 6/30/24. The audit identified discrepancies in federal grant allocations for special education programs, prompting a recovery order for $218,000 in misapplied Title I funds. Flex High School of Cleveland, an independent public accountant, IPA, flagged irregularities in enrollment reporting tied to state per-pupil funding formulas, with potential recoveries under investigation. Systemic accountability measures. Auditor Faber reiterated commitments to aggressively combat waste through enhanced data analytics tools deployed in Medina County's Joint Vocational School District audit, which revealed overtime pay violations affecting 43 staff members. The office's Medicaid Program Integrity Unit also initiated a statewide review of telehealth billing practices following patterns of overpayment in rural clinics. Legislative activity in the 136th General Assembly Education Policy Reforms. The House Education Committee advanced HB 114, modifying kindergarten admission age requirements to align with developmental readiness benchmarks proposed by the Ohio Pediatric Association. Concurrently, HB 97 moved to the Senate floor after unanimous House approval, mandating free breakfast and lunch programs across all public schools, a measure projected to impact 1.2 million students annually. Public safety and judicial reforms. A bipartisan coalition introduced legislation to exempt firearm safety devices, e.g., gun locks, biometric safes, from state sales tax, aiming to reduce accidental shootings. The bill garnered support from the Ohio Fraternal Order of Police and Buckeye Firearms Association. SB 124, sponsored by Senator Herschel Craig D. This bill seeks enhanced penalties for assaults against transit operators, citing a 34% rise in attacks on Greater Cleveland RTA drivers since 2023. Tax policy and local governance. The Senate Ways and Means Committee held hearings on SB 9, which updates Ohio's Internal Revenue Code conformity statutes to incorporate federal tax changes retroactive to March 15, 2023. Municipalities expressed concerns over potential revenue shortfalls from altered depreciation rules for commercial properties. Executive actions and directives. Executive Order 2025-1. While the full text of Governor DeWine's executive order remains under embargo, preliminary reports suggest it addresses emergency preparedness protocols for extreme weather events, including $25 million in allocations for flood mitigation projects along the Ohio River Valley. The order likely builds on FEMA partnerships established during the 2024 Appalachian floods, prioritizing infrastructure upgrades in 18 high-risk counties. Conclusion March 6, 2025, underscored Ohio's multifaceted governance challenges, from stabilizing displaced federal workers to tightening fiscal accountability and modernizing education frameworks. The Rapid Response Hub exemplifies municipal innovation in economic crises, while Auditor Faber's findings reinforce the necessity of rigorous oversight amid complex funding landscapes. Legislatively, bipartisan momentum on public safety and tax reforms signals responsiveness to constituent needs, though debates over school meal funding and kindergarten policies will require careful monitoring. Future developments hinge on the implementation efficacy of these initiatives and their measurable impacts on Ohio's workforce retention, educational equity, and fiscal health. Recommendations: expand rapid response hub models to Cincinnati and Columbus using ARPA grant carryover funds. Establish a legislative task force to audit school meal program compliance under HB 97. Prioritize public hearings for SB 124 to address transit worker safety concerns holistically. This report synthesizes verified actions as of March 6, 2025. Subsequent updates will follow emerging details on executive orders and audit recoveries.